It's Dave. Welcome to my channel. So I've read a lot. I've actually even made a couple posts on this channel um, about vinegar and just different kinds of vinegar, apple cider vinegar, regular vinegar. I've read quite a few posts. I've watched some videos about how adding vinegar helps your blood sugars. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know if it's truth or bullshit. It's too hard to tell, and I don't really see any definitive medical evidence that it does or doesn't. But what's interesting is once you start adding apple cider vinegar to your food, it's almost like adding salt. You can acquire the taste. So it's official. I'm adding apple cider vinegar to everything that I cook. Anything I make, I'm adding apple cider vinegar. I don't eat cereal and I don't eat carbs for the most part, so I'm not putting apple cider vinegar in Cheerios, although I would consider it maybe if I ate them. But anything meat, fat, or anything that I'm eating, I'm adding apple cider vinegar and I add salt. So far, I got to tell you, I'm hoping that it helps because I don't hate it. I like it. Apple cider vinegar is actually very good in any meat dish. I guess as long as you don't overdo it. Like a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar in a dish of meat is plenty. You don't need much more than that. Like a little bit less salt than you would add, that's how much apple cider vinegar I'll add. But if I make a bowl of stew or make a bowl of soup, I'll add a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. And if I don't add apple cider vinegar, I actually don't enjoy it quite as much. So I'm hoping this apple cider vinegar thing actually helps regulate blood sugars and all this other healthful benefits that people say. But if you subscribe, you'll know because I'll tell people in the next couple of weeks whether I'm noticing anything. A couple of weeks ago, I did, or not a couple of weeks ago, a couple of days ago, I made a post about adding some magnesium supplements to my diet. And I'm actually feeling like that may be resolving some of the problems I'd been having. So if you're interested in how much that's helping, do me a favor and subscribe because I'll be talking more about some of these things I'm adding into my diet and my cycles that I hope are going to help. And I'm not like randomly choosing things to add into my diet just to gamble on the hope. I've done that in the past, but I'm doing probably more hours of research into some of this stuff than I ever spent time working previously. Anyways, if this has been interesting at all, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll fill you in more on benefits or not benefits of the things that I'm doing. A really funny thing is I actually really started enjoying sweet potatoes. I used to like sweet potatoes when I was a kid. For Thanksgiving, they would cover them with marshmallows and butter, and it was basically just a dessert. Now, I'll eat a sweet potato with apple cider vinegar and salt, which is I don't know, it doesn't sound so delicious, but quite frankly, if you don't eat sugar, you don't eat carbs, so your body's not enjoying the sugars. A sweet potato or a yam is kind of a treat, especially with the vinegar. I really enjoy it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope this is helpful somehow. And if you're interested in hearing more like this, do me a favor and subscribe and like my post. That helps me out. Hope you have a great rest of the day. And yes, I'm still wearing a hat. It's 35 degrees outside. It's 10 degrees, 15 degrees here outside at night. So it gets cold. I sit next to a heater in my house all day. So I wear thick coats and I wear thick hats so I don't have to crank the heat in my room all the time. Just in case people cared or wondered why I'm always dressed like I'm getting ready to go outside into a snowstorm. That's why. Anyways, have a good rest of the day. Bye bye.